Still there? Not hearing anything. Hello, hello.
I think. Am I coming through now?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I had to go into the settings for some reason.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what happened.
Now it sounds like Discord. Okay, if you could go on my channel, is the live stream showing up yet?
Yeah, you're up. You're up.
Okay, well, this YouTube studio app is definitely trash then, because it's not even showing up on there. Alright, back to regular YouTube.
Is it like the? I'm just. Is it like the most latest iPad, or is this like an older iPad?
It's the 8th gen, I think it was like 2019-ish, or 2018, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, like, it still gets like the newest iOS updates and everything. So,
Oh, I
yeah.
I wouldn't know. I've never used any iPhone. I whatever I touch.
Yeah.
You know, I massage.
I like the iPad for tablets. Um, Mostly because of like the GarageBand app for like music stuff, and then you could also like edit video on here. But
Yeah,
I would plug in a keyboard and mouse if I was going to do that on here.
I've seen the Surface tablets. Like I think a few people use them uh at college I went to,
Yeah,
and I was like thinking, man, that looks like how thin it is, and like the fact that you like can detach a keyboard. I'm like, oh, okay, that actually looks pretty nice. You kind of get the best of both worlds.
yeah.
Um, but I don't know.
Problem is it's
Never,
Windows.
yeah, Windows, and also like I don't know. I know it's not Windows Mobile, but so I don't know.
Yeah. So right before I started this, I just finished this event story mode for Cinderella and stuff. I don't know how much of it you looked at from my upload.
Oh yeah, I think I saw about like 27 minutes or so
Okay.
of it.
Yeah.
Um, all I know is it seems like every time you move around, they have something to say all the time.
Yeah. That seems
That,
to have ended after I beat the story mode.
oh, so they don't like constantly want to be like
Yeah.
everyone's gonna get an orgasm from what I'm about to do or whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna get an orgasm from like shoving a knife up through someone's stomach,
Yeah.
or whatever they're saying. It's like one of those things. It's like anime dialogue where I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
like I'm trying to think of like the dub people who like whenever they say it, like are they like trying their best not to laugh sometimes?
Yeah.
You know?
It's also that typical kind of dub voices you get where
Yeah,
like where it's kind of like overacting in a way, or they just don't really know how to do anything other than the same old voices they do for anime dubs.
yeah. I mean, like, can't they if you want to, if your character's like the Joker or one particular or Albedo from like Xenosaga or something,
Yeah.
like he's supposed to intentionally be like over the top. Um, but even in that game, like the guy I just referred to,
Yeah.
like his laugh like is almost always like the same laugh.
Uh,
It sounds very similar. I'm like thinking, okay, it just doesn't sound natural.
yeah. All right. So I usually been playing this little Metroid mode on mobile.
Yeah,
So I know it's WASD to move around, but I don't know what the other controls are going to be.
you can't use a controller with it, or
Uh, I don't think a controller works with like the normal game. Like outside of this mode, I didn't plug in a controller to see if it would work in this mode. But I'll just do
wait,
this.
wait. So this is a game that's on computer, right? Or
It's a mobile game, but there's a PC version.
oh, okay. So I know you said sometimes you use like an Android emulator for some stuff.
I tried that a while ago. I don't really do that anymore.
Yeah.
And then there was one game I tried where like on the website, if you click to download the PC version, it just downloads an Android emulator.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, and to a certain extent, that would actually be like, from a certain perspective, that might actually be like, um, because like how like you have like emulators like to situate for like Yuzu and Ryujinx,
Yeah.
and everyone associates that with Nintendo's taking them down again,
Yeah.
and that then we have that one story with that one absolute galaxy smooth brain guy who I want to strangle and be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Um, but like the situation with Yuzu and Ryujinx, whenever you're analyzing both emulators, is that one is more is using hacks to get to its performance, and one is
Yeah.
like more just emulating the actual system to where stuff like Mario and Luigi Brothership is
Yeah.
it hasn't released, but apparently you can play it.
Yeah.
Um, like if you're just like if they just did that, but like they optimize each instance emulator, like here's the Metroid Dread here's Yuzu but Metroid Dread edition, or Mario Odyssey edition or something. It's like but
Basically,
it all
like each
emulates
each
perfectly.
update of Citra, how
Yeah,
it's good
it'd
for
be
different games.
it's something kind of something like that. It would be like a obviously like an exe file or something. I mean that's kind of what they did with the 3D All Stars game, where
Yeah.
they have their own internal emulator um that that you can. It wasn't like the 3DS one where you can like inject like it's not you can inject like F-Zero GX or Double Dash or something, and
Yeah.
just play or Eternal Dark System just play that. It was specifically for those games, and you know it's kind of unfortunate when that got revealed on the one Discord that where they were like res- discussing like the research of it.
Yeah.
So so how big is this Metroidvania? Is it like like a full size, or is it just kind of a
Um,
mini?
I'll show you the map. It might take a few seconds for you to see it there. Um, so this is what I got so far. It's
Okay,
one big map, but there are like each
like
area does
different.
have a name. So, and you could kind of see where there's not like an outline that's like parts I haven't been to yet.
Well, yeah, yeah. Pretty. I mean, kind of reminds me of Dread.
Yeah.
With the way it looks.
Yeah, the map's actually kind of similar to that. And last time I played, I wasn't too sure where to go, but I got some keys from the story mode, so oh god, this is gonna be hard to play with
Jeez.
keyboard.
You know, and wow.
In the
You know,
mobile
you,
version, it auto aims for you, and this I have to aim with the mouse. So
probably because mobile is only so much people don't use controllers unless they use those weird not switch things.
yeah,
Oh, getting some lag. I don't know if that's the stream or the game.
the game's not lagging. I don't
Oh,
think.
okay, probably the stream
Might be
then.
the stream. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I just saw it on my iPad. It lagged a little bit there. Let's see if it clears up.
It's pretty bad when like even Metroid Dread like it runs kind of okay on the Switch, but like there's
Yeah,
times where like it's just you and the Chozo like spear dude, and it's
yeah,
like okay, like what's up with the frame rate?
yeah. And then the load times on there.
The problem with the load times is that the Switch is not. I mean, it's not like an SSD, right? Like it's
Yeah,
flash storage, but not the same, not the kind of flash storage people would want.
yeah.
So that's the thing with like going back to old games in the world. Uh, okay, are you hearing that?
Hearing what?
What did I turn on? That
Is it something on your end that's like beeping or something?
yeah, I just heard like it sounded like some first person shooter thing turned on.
Uh, Is it like the sound effects from the game? Or...
No, it's not. It's like from a different stream or something.
Oh.
Oh wait, I had the Twitch thing opened up. It sounded like something from like Call of Duty.
Oh.
You know, Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
I think about like Call of Duty and like thinking if they
Oh god.
kept like up with the numbers, like it'd be like what
Yeah.
Call of Duty like 30 or something now.
Instead of friggin', I bet you we're gonna have even more friggin' Modern Warfare remakes. Again,
Well,
like
the thing is, they're not like remakes, like their own thing. You know, like I think the first one's like a prequel to the first
oh, so
Modern
they didn't
Warfare.
even like redo the same story?
No, like I think they use like the same character. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the, because I mean, I just play like the campaigns. You know, when there's like nothing going on, or I just feel like it.
Yeah.
But that's why I remember reading about like the first one. I think they did a remaster of Modern Warfare 2, like the original Modern Warfare 2's campaign, but not its multiplayer.
Yeah.
But like in the for the PS, kind of like how they did the remaster of the Modern Warfare 1 multiplayer.
Yeah.
Um, they did their own thing on like the 8th gen for that.
Yeah.
But it's like you do that, and I'm just imagining James Rolfe being like what is this? You know. What's the weird like electrical field you're shooting out there every now and then?
That's an ability I got like after the last boss. It
Oh,
basically just
okay.
like damages them if you manage to trap them in it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Giant rapture hexagod. Okay. I was just looking at the your
Yeah.
objective there.
Let's see if I could do this without taking damage.
I'm thinking like you're about to get shot from through the
Yeah.
wall or something. That tracking laser.
Thankfully, they can't shoot through walls, but I can. I can shoot through certain walls.
I was gonna say, isn't it like the Guardian thing in Breath of the Wild? They have that thing that laser thing's like a one hit
Yeah.
kill if it hits you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Unless you like upgrade all your hearts, and even then, it'll still take out most of your hearts.
It's like 75%.
Yeah.
Can you customize your avatar or something, whatever?
No.
Or
For this
okay.
mode, I have to play as Cinderella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about all the different characters. I know you can get Asuka and Misato and Rei, but
Yeah. Well, this whole like event mode is brand new, and it's all about Cinderella, who's also new.
Yeah, I mean, I got like some story about it. It's like
Yeah.
something about the glass slipper. I'm like thinking, okay, this is an anime. I'm pretty sure it's not literally the same thing.
Oh yeah, the glass slipper, that's the things I'm shooting right now. That's my weapon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Is there just nothing in this room? There's nothing in this room. That's weird.
Kind of reminds me of last dungeon of Xenogears. Not to like spoil things, if and when we do the LP, but the thing about the last dungeon is that it's a bunch of basic hallways.
Yeah.
And there's no like it's just like background noise other than like certain parts of the second and the final floor.
Yeah.
Like there's some parts where there's music, but it's not the thing is like all the hallways, like all the alternate pathways, they don't really go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
Like I mean it's only like in one particular room that there's like maybe 2 items at most.
Yeah.
And the thing is that the way I played the game, I got myself like these like stupidly expensive like OP sets of armor because
Yeah.
um I mean I don't know how much do you think you know about like Xenogears. I'm just curious. Like
Not much outside of what you've told me.
okay, well I meant like if you like you know that like there's you have like the on foot and like gear combat.
No.
Okay, so when I say gears, they're basically just mecha, not Gundams,
Yeah.
And how it is like how the game works is that the on foot character the on foot combat like is kind of like your typical like RPG, um, where you level up, you have you might have like you have skills you have to like do like that kind of tie in with the main combat mechanics of the game. It
Yeah.
also ties in with the gears, but the thing about the gears is that they don't really level up other than like the combos I was kind of referring to, which will make more sense whenever we go to play the game, like how they're linked.
Yeah.
But as far as like the stats, like health and like attack power, defense, ooh, ouch,
Yeah. That
freaking
one
ouch.
does a lot.
But yeah, you don't really like level up. You just buy better equipment pretty much.
Okay.
And also like maybe like after certain story events your gears get upgraded, kind of like in Transformers Armada when Megatron becomes Galvatron or
Yeah.
Starscream. Wait, does he become the blue like version, whatever he's called
Um, I know he
in the
gets like killed by Unicron at one point. I don't know if he like comes back.
yeah, he sacrifices himself. I know that much, but I
Yeah.
don't remember. Oh man, those small things do that much damage, huh?
Yeah. And this is with upgrades. So.
But yeah, I had like all the maxed out, but the problem is that your fuel, which is like your main like resource that determines like how you're able to attack or how
Yeah.
often you're able to attack, you only get like so much of it, and you can't. That's the only you can't like revive down gears if they take get killed,
Yeah.
and you really can't like recover that much health, or if you do it, it's like just 10%, and that doesn't really recover much. So
Okay.
eventually it got to the point where I was like, oh crap, am I gonna end up dying? And eventually there was like thankfully like there's like a repair bot and it's like, I'll heal your health, and I'm like, oh thank you, thankfully there's like another one like right before the end. Um once you get to the last four, which is like kind of the point of not the point of no return, because you can still go back to like the world map,
Yeah.
but it'll like undo the whole dungeon. So it's like
Oh,
you don't
okay.
really want to have to do that.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't like undo things, you still have to go through it in the dungeon, and it's like just a bunch of like hallways
Okay.
almost. So, uh, so do you have like a melee attack, or is it just shooting?
It's
Yeah,
just shooting.
I see.
Yeah, the
I'm like,
regular shot and the little one that turns into a ball.
I was thinking like that like blade thing was like kind of New 13 and Blaze Blue, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like her like floating sword things that she shoots out.
Yeah.
Weird. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now that I'm in my room and it's like heating up.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's something with the actual cold air and
Are you just
things
like
not
now
getting any
getting
warmer.
sick or?
I don't know what it is, but like every time I like go to do something like in my room that involves like moving stuff out of the
Yeah.
way or like cleaning things up, I
Yeah.
always like end up like getting this like weird like temporary bout of like you know feeling a little under the weather. Um.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow! Literally, the items are just .wave files.
Yeah.
Um. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I get like sick with like and like that one time I think I told you one time I just took like soak in like the bathtub, and then I felt a
Yeah.
lot better. So I don't know if it's just there's just dust. I mean, I try to do my best to clean things up, but whenever you have a bunch of stuff on the floor, it's kind of like you don't want to have to do this again for a while.
Yeah.
So, but I don't let like cobwebs go out of control. Um, I was cleaning out like my dad's like study room basically, and I was like because I was trying to get like a bookcase
Yeah.
from in there that he wasn't using. It was actually my brother's bookcase that he hasn't taken back.
Okay.
Um, and I was just like cobwebs everywhere. I was like, okay, let me take this and just clean it all up. And I told him about it the other day. He's like, what about it? It's kind of like I brought it up. Like
Yeah.
thinking, don't you want to clean room here? So you need like a key.
Yeah. That room I went to before that had nothing. That's where one of the
Yeah,
keys are.
I see. I think you can't
So now it has
scale
something.
walls.
No, not really. I can like, if there's like tiny little ledges like that. Oh wait, where am I?
So those yellow things, what are those like money or something?
Yeah, it's gold. Ah, damn
Gold, gold, gold.
it.
I was gonna say, I sure hope there's no fall damage.
There's not. Ah, shit. I guess my shield has to regenerate from it. Damn.
Oh, okay, you have a guard gauge.
Yeah. So once I use that up, I gotta wait for it to regenerate. But
Ouch.
yeah, they hit hard.
Yeah, don't you have like regenerating health though?
Yeah.
And before, why doesn't Call of Duty become like a Metroidvania?
Right?
Actually, I think they could do something kind of like that for if they ever wanted to go back to it, like the Advanced Warfare games. If not that they ever would, because Call of Duty is just multiplayer, man.
Yeah. That's all people
1080.
care about.
I'm gonna do a 1080 no scope, man.
Yeah. Okay, I went a bit too far down. Yeah, if this game was any more complex, it would be very hard to play on mobile.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a lot of games on mobile. Like
Yeah.
I set up I installed the Mortal Kombat mobile game for it was just to unlock like an announcer thing for Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah.
Um yeah, you just had to like link your account to I don't even remember if it's like Steam or something else.
Yeah.
Um it was something weird, but they have you go for like the tutorial and it literally what it is like you tap buttons or you tap like parts of the screen and your character does like let's say you're Liu Kang, you'll do like bunch of combos and then do like a motion like a circular motion, then you'll do like I don't know
Oh,
bicycle kick or something.
okay.
Like it's a very like a very weird automated thing.
Yeah.
Um, and what's really sad is that there was like my brother went to you got like a parry or something.
Yeah, if you turn the shield on at the exact moment, it parries and you don't use any energy to block.
Evo moment 37. Rare moment where Immortalix is actually angry. Um, but no, what was I talking about?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat mobile.
Oh yeah, So yeah, you just like do all this stuff. Oh no, I remember. So I was thinking about like Injustice. We went to this. My brother and I recently we went to this uh like this like amusement like center. I guess is what I would call it
Okay.
an arcade.
Yeah.
It's certainly not the arcade that I was referring to like maybe a stream or two ago.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we went to this one place and they had like a Injustice like arcade game, but it was just a mobile game.
Oh wow.
Like,
I
it was
have
like
seen
basically
a
like Injustice
Injustice
One.
arcade cabinet before, but I never tried it, so maybe it might have been the same thing.
Yeah, like at that point, it's like I guess you just make your own arcade, just
Yeah,
just like have it be like just a computer. Which I mean, at this point, a lot of those arcades kind of are
yeah,
computers at this point.
just a fancy skin on it.
Like I think King of Fighters 13, um, the game actually had like an English dub
Yeah,
in like the version 1.0 of like the arcade version, and you can actually like mod that in. Like I
yeah.
think someone like uh used like Techno Parrot. Um,
Okay.
I don't know if you know what I don't know if you know what that one is.
Is that just like a version of the main theme?
It's not MAME. It's Techno Parrot is like an arcade emulator for a lot of these like Windows games that are like
Oh, okay.
running on like Windows machines. Um, it's I think it's like you have to be a part of their Patreon to like get it though.
Oh, okay. It's one of
Um,
those.
yeah, it's kind of a weird emulator. I've never used it. But uh, oh, good old sticky keys.
Yeah, always when you need it. I was stream lagging a little bit there.
It's a little bit, but not too bad.
Okay.
Looks like it was pixel perfect on that block though.
Yeah.
Search for door. Make your offer kindly and firmly. It's important they have a choice.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw the part Cinderella gets corrupted, so that's like the corruption voice talking to her.
Oh, I think that was in the half, small half I saw.
Okay.
Now, what's this Q thing? Oh, that like your build. Oh, that's your ability.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the
scroll
special
down.
one. Yeah. I'm not used to playing like
Only had like
anything
a
keyboard,
only
so
had like a double jump right about now.
yeah. I think there you do get one later, but yeah, I don't know when.
What I want to see with all these Metroidvanias is they start you out with this double jump, and then upgrade is a triple jump.
Yeah.
I think the only character in all these Metroidvania games that I can think of that has like a proper triple jump and not like something weird with like Soma with that weird like flying armor
Yeah.
is Maxim in Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance.
Okay. I don't think I played Harmony and Dissonance.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it seems like people will talk about like yeah, it's mostly Circle of the Moon and Aria they'll talk about, but never
Yeah.
Harmony, which I don't. I mean, I'll say that the music is like the melodies of the game are good. It's just the quality of the
Yeah, I
synthesizer
heard that
is
about I heard it's like really like kind of low quality and kind of
kind of
annoying
like
to listen
like
to.
an NES, like is what I would describe the sound as.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, the music itself, like the melodies. I mean, I think I shared with you the Savage Regime, uh, like remix he did with like where he made it sound like a Genesis, and I'm like thinking, if the game sounded like that, because I mean
Yeah.
the game looks pretty good for being like a GBA game, um, but what I like is about that game is that you can all you know how like people do in Symphony of the Night they just backdash all over the place
Yeah.
and it looks silly. Well, the shoulder buttons are dashing for both backwards and forward, so you
Oh,
can
okay.
actually
That's
you
cool.
can just like go and back, you
Yeah.
know. And the thing is, like, I know like RESRO has like the backdash, but it's not like
Yeah.
smooth enough for it to be like worth it, like the Symphony of the Night one
Yeah.
is. Like how you jump in, it's like it's like you just boost it out.
Yeah. One thing though, I wish there wasn't a cooldown on the dash here, because that can be very clutch sometimes.
Well, it could be your like Mighty Number Nine where you're the dash and you're dashing through the whole level,
Yeah.
But hey, it was better than nothing. The thing is, like, he didn't even say that, but the fact that there's a translator who like misspoke is
Yeah,
like that's gonna be associated with him forever.
yeah. And then they had that one post where they made fun of like the Sonic account, and then like Sonic Mania came out and was actually good.
And then they threw it back at him.
Yeah,
And then now we have the Sonic account reacting to a very joyous victory.
yeah. Again, because they
Yeah,
tweeted
and
it 2016 and they decided to retweet it or well, when we got the results,
yeah.
like nobody would notice.
Yeah, did you even like? I mean, because I know it acts like it. I'm assuming they have like markers like indicate that it's a retweet, right?
Yeah, it'll because I was just scrolling through my timeline and I saw that it said Sonic the Hedgehog reposted, and then I looked at the date and it said 2016. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not a new tweet.
I'm just thinking like, wouldn't it be cool if you could actually like not only dodge like parry it, but like deflect it back?
Yeah, that would be nice. I
Problem
thought
is,
like that's what it was gonna be when they first like tell you about the parry, but it ain't.
problem is that they're off screen, so unless you
Yeah,
see it happen,
yeah, it's one of those games. If I didn't see it, it didn't happen.
if you didn't see them like just taking those ballots and putting them in buildings,
Yeah, didn't happen.
and like boarding things up, didn't happen. But you better get your eyes checked. Get
Yeah.
20/20 vision.
Oh, boss battle.
Oh wait, for
It's,
real?
yeah. Where'd he go? Oh, there it is.
Oh, so there's like places like upgrade yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Direct approach can be the most effective at this. Oh crap! Got my drink here.
Alright, this is slowly
Thankfully,
turning into a bullet hell. Oh my
oh,
god. Yep, it's a bullet hell boss.
doesn't look that crazy. At least from what I'm seeing right now. Might be a delay on the
I mean,
stream.
it doesn't get like Tohu crazy, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because when I think of bullet hell, like I'm thinking that, or oh, okay, I kind of see
Yeah.
now. I'm thinking of that, or the final boss of East 1,
Yeah.
where not only you have to dodge the bullets, you have to dodge like not getting you have to make sure you don't fall into space.
Oh, okay.
Like, 'cause, like anytime you hit him, like it like knocks out that part of the stage where you hit him at.
Oh, okay.
Oh damn!
Oh, double jump unlocked. Look at that.
Oh, I think I know why I'm not like in sync here. I'm like slightly behind.
I mean, yeah, the stream's like that, uh, in general.
Well, I was thinking it's maybe because I like pushed pause earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
When I get
sometimes,
like
yeah,
when I
it
got that
doesn't.
Twitch like interruption.
Yeah. Double jump, that's gonna help a lot.
So dodge enemy attacks more easily. Well, yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
double jump, all
yeah.
right.
I mean, yeah, I suppose I could do that. It's not what I would call the main use. It's kind of what my dash is for.
There's this I don't know if you have the same like recommendations I do, but like uh at first I looked in like this the top like just the top half of this guy's thumbnail, and I thought it was like
Yeah.
Kiryu from Yakuza Free. I looked
Hmm.
down and it isn't. Apparently some like reaction to like looks like a bunch of VTubers maybe.
Oh, okay.
A guy named Mags Discovers.
Okay, yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, he looks like Kiryu. Maybe a little bit less Asian. Unowned. Oh, that please pay $5 for this.
Oh, it's weird. It said I just got it, but when I click play, it says you don't own it. So, what?
You have it downloaded, but you don't have the RAP file.
Yeah.
Basic attack.
Oh shit! I should have done this instead. I wonder if it's too late. Oh, I'm gonna reload here. Should have gotten the other upgrade instead. Hope it didn't save after. It says 52% completion.
Okay. Oh, for the game?
Yeah.
Or upgrades?
It says collection, I think, so. Can I not? Oh, damn, it saved after I spent my freaking thing. God damn it. Alright.
Good old autosave, am I right?
Yeah. Alright, where am I
At least Metroid doesn't do that.
Yeah. If like any of the Metroids did that, oh, that would make things a lot less fun. Although
but then again,
other M kind of does that because it forces you to save before it unlocks the door.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's their way of trying to get, because if you want to heal by having to do the concentration thing.
Yeah. But like every time you go and you find a new save room, it forces you to save before you can go through the door.
But then again, Metroid doesn't really do the upgrade path thing that, something like a Deus Ex or, any of these, like, or a Batman Arkham does.
Yeah. Kind of glad, because I don't know if I'd really like that in Metroid.
There's always, like, ideas where I'm, like, thinking, that would be a neat idea in, like, a spin-off, but I don't want that. There's some ideas I think would be neat to try in spin-offs, but it's only, like, in a spin-off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was looking at the playthrough for Virtua Fighter animation for, like, I think it was like the Sega Master System port that they made it for in like Brazil or something.
Yeah.
We had the game growing up. I was like, well, okay, I know some stuff from like the anime. I know there's like some stuff. I was just like, let's see what this is like, and the guy who, like, the main villain is this guy known as Master Lu, a character that's not in an actual fighter in any of the games, and he's trying to kidnap Pi and try to take over the world somehow. Like at the end of you fight Lao, who apparently is like, this Lu guy is just one of his students, I guess. And what was it like you beat him, and then like you have all the characters, you unlock like the characters like you defeat throughout like the not arcade mode.
Yeah.
And then at the end, like the main bad guy, he sticks Dural on him and is like a robot, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's what they're going with.
Yeah.
Because Dural's just like a tech demo character, really.
Got that invincibility.
I think that's something you get in like Nier, I think. The Automata, that is.
Yeah. I feel like there's a bunch of games where like you're invincible when you dash. I feel like this is the only one where you have to unlock that.
Well, you had to unlock more like buy it, or shoot Emil down and buy it from him.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I remember I got to the end and I was just like dodging all the time, and just like constantly like,
yeah,
it was kind of ridiculous. Looking when you look at it, but at the same time it was kind of neat to be like OP like that.
Yeah. There's a platform up here I've never seen before. Interesting.
So I'm like looking at the graphical style. It kind of looks like a mix of like, I mean, I know it's 2.5D, but it
Yeah.
looks like a mix of both, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think I mean yeah, our character model is definitely like a 2D kind of thing, and it has that what's that game? Odin Sphere.
Oh
Kind of
yeah,
has that
yeah, I
art
know what you're
style.
talking about. That and well, not it's different presentation, like no style, but Dragon's Crowd.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I was thinking of
that's
that
more of a
too.
beat 'em up, but
Yeah.
that's a game I always wanted to play with someone else, but I don't know how long it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a beat 'em up, it shouldn't be too long, but you know,
Yeah.
I know there's like RPG systems and stuff. I also know it with my family, like if I was playing with my brother, he might be like, yeah, some of these
Oh,
character designs are a little,
oh, he's not
especially
into
the
that.
sorceress. Well, I think it's a mixture of that, and also he's married, so
Oh, okay.
if if his wife or
Approves. Yeah.
or one of his kids kind of comes in,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
he probably even I would, I mean, as much as I loved him, even I would kind of be like, and I mean, especially his kids, like even like some of the older, like some of my older like nephews and nieces, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I should fire up dead or alive,
Yeah.
because like like, if it was just like something like that, I'm not just just a bunch of bros together might be one thing, but even problem is when you grew up religious, they have their own standards and everything and
Yeah.
stuff they're raised with,
It'd be nice if I could like move the map around on the teleport screen, because I have no idea where these go.
Just gotta hope that just gotta know what the mirror of the world is or whatever the other
Yeah.
ones are. Oh, mirror world, whatever.
Nice if they were like color coded or something.
And you have one that's mirror world and mirror truth. Like, okay, that's already kind of confusing.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been to this area before, and I got like absolutely wrecked. I don't think that's changing anytime soon.
What they should do with a warp is like have it be like RESR where it actually just shows you and be like, here's where you go here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly a different color palette.
Okay, I guess my invincibility dash doesn't work for
Uh-oh.
fire.
Uh-oh. Might want to wait it out and let yourself heal.
Yeah.
I remember I played that record of Lodos War Metroidvania,
Oh
and
yeah, I've been meaning to get that one.
yeah, there's a part in like the last area where what I did was there was
Yeah.
this enemy on the other side of the wall, and I had this like projectile like boomerang thing,
Yeah.
and I would like constantly just go back and forth just killing it, and I got like a bunch of level ups from that, like at the end.
Oh cool. The boss I just fought is now a regular enemy.
That's how you know you're like probably in an area that's little getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Bloodstained. Like there's this one like dragon boss thing that you fight. Oh, must have been like
Yeah.
a debuff version of him. You took him
Yeah.
down that quickly. Yeah, Bloodstained does like the same thing where there's like this dragon thing that like the second to last area you fight, and you fight earlier, but he shows up as a regular enemy in the second to last area.
Okay.
If you're going for the best ending, which as usual, with any of those games, you have to always it's kind of like, okay, how am I supposed to how was I supposed to figure that out?
Yeah. These guys still hit hard, man.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't really get like equipment or anything to like buff your defense or anything, right?
No, I there's like slight upgrades I can purchase from the little upgrade shop thing, but
No,
doesn't
like a
seem
health
to.
expansion or
Yeah, I could purchase that too, but it doesn't.
Oh, okay. I meant like an item you find, like, you know, kind of like an energy tank or something.
No, there's not really any items to find aside from that dash upgrade I got a little while ago.
Like even Circle of the Moon has like elf upgrade, but that's that one's kind of a weird one compared to as far as like the Metroidvanias go.
Yeah.
Because it actually was not made by Igarashi, believe it or not.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Uh-oh. I was gonna say you might be able to shoot for that.
Yeah. Alright, where do I want to go? Jeez. This map is turning out to be very big for a mini game.
I might want to put some effort into it.
I guess there's nowhere else I could go in this room.
Can't quite. I get the super jump for that one.
Yeah. I hate the idea of these guys respawning when I come back.
Like at least if it was like if it was like 2 rooms afterwards,
Oh
like
my god.
like Metroid Prime.
You're about to see a very big boy.
That could mean a lot of things. I mean, you know, thinking of like big boy, that could be like someone big or someone with quite the large Mara. I'll just say it. Say it. Okay. So basically, a big giant, those like things that like try to crush you in Fusion and Metroid 2. You know, those things you have to like shoot the spikes off.
Oh yeah.
See anyone in the chat? Put it live. Nothing there.
We had 4 viewers not that long ago.
Yeah.
So
Only you had the power grip for this.
right?
And get up there.
Alright, so where the hell am I supposed to go then? Because that's walled off by fire. That's too high to jump. I guess
Go
we're gonna
search
go...
for the idols. The good old Hatsune Miku's.
Yeah. So I gotta go exploring again. Oh, damn it, they're already back.
I don't know why. I don't know why it has to load every time you go to a different.
Yeah, that's really. I mean, like maybe on mobile I can understand, but.
Yeah, on like mobile, but like on a computer.
Yeah.
For a game like this, you know.
And I have it running off the SSD too, so.
Like even on a hard drive, I don't think this would be too much. I mean, the most they'd have to do is just load it up at launch, you know, when you get to a new area, like Dread does, and you know, problem solved. Put in the AVGN getting mad with the one jump he has to do, or the TMNT.
Yeah.
Cowabunga. How a fucking piece of dog shit.
Alright, so they probably do want me to explore somewhere else first. Find some kind of other upgrade.
Kind of reminds me of Super Metroid Phazon ROM hack for, you know, where you're supposedly playing as Dark Samus. And there comes a point where you have to fight this, it's supposed to be, it's the Golden Chorizo, but it's like a, not Chozo, like a, I don't know, a super Galactic Federation trooper or something, I guess.
Okay.
And it just does like so much damage. I'm like thinking, okay, clearly I'm supposed to come back for this later, but apparently not.
Yeah.
So I could never figure out where to go after that. Just gonna tank it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tank it and get on through.
You think that in trying to do that, we would like contact damage would do more? You know, like I guess you know the idea is like they're gonna They're like punching you.
Yeah. I'm glad it doesn't though. I'm glad the lasers do more.
Oh wait, so that's like the. Oh no, never mind.
Okay, that did not warp me where I think it thought it would. But...
Yeah, if they just like zoomed it out and just let you like see like where the whole map.
Yeah. That'll be nice. And like
Like
they've had updates to fix other bugs within the event mode since it came out, so I don't know why they're not patching anything in this. God, even the double jump's not enough to get up there.
oh wow, man, I thought that did like half your health there.
Yeah, just from ramming into me. Okay, I don't know what they expect me to do.
Supposed to like maybe you're supposed to like dash. Wow, you maintain momentum whenever you like dash from somewhere higher. Or
Not really.
oh, what's this? Been here before?
I've been here before and I got stuck there because I couldn't,
Because good
of
old
this
Flame.
fire. Yeah. And my invincibility dash doesn't seem to work on that, so... Alright, gotta find somewhere else to explore. Okay, I know where I could try next. I gotta kill all these enemies yet again.
Yeah, if we do the Metroid LPs, like would you wouldn't mind if I do like Prime Hack or something, right?
Oh no, I wouldn't mind at all.
Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna do it with like mouse and keyboard or just import the one profile from the Steam Deck,
Yeah,
and just just apply that to my Windows computer because it would let me upscale the graphics way more than on
oh,
this
okay.
on the deck.
Yeah.
And the games run and look just fine enough as they are. I think you can upscale do like anisotropic, filtering,
Yeah.
and it'll mostly be fine. At least for the first two games. Once you get to Prime 3, it's like you might want to just run it at native.
Yeah. When for Prime 3 I was gonna record that on the Wii U.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
at least on my TV it does look like fairly nice through the HDMI and everything.
well, yeah. I just don't have a Wii U anymore. I think I sold that when I was getting a Switch or I was getting something else for the Switch. I don't remember. The problem with the Wii U is just that tablet is like I'm thinking, okay, what exactly are you supposed to use this for? I
Yeah.
think there's like only so many games that like fully use it. It's
Yeah,
mostly
there's
like
only so many games
Nintendo
that use
Land.
it, and there's only so many like of the games that use it, there's only so many games where it's like required.
Yeah,
And when it is required, it's more annoying than not.
it's it's funny because like you think about like the project name and it's like called Project Cafe,
Yeah.
and it looks like something that like I don't know, have you ever seen like in like the Yakuza games like the karaoke machine they have like the tablet thing.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that thing.
Yeah.
Like it's something that makes more sense in like a public as like an attraction almost, not so much like something you'd use because you can't like go and take it out with you unless you're room is like mine, and you have like a bathroom like right down the hall.
Yeah.
And even then, you play like Mario Kart 8, and it's like just a scoreboard. I'm like, oh, never mind. You know, that actually happened to me once. You know, in the brief time I had the Wii U.
Yeah.
Even saying the name Wii U, I'm like thinking, like I'm just thinking like Wii U, Wii U, Wii
Yeah,
U. You know,
it's still like all these years, it still doesn't really side right off the tongue.
it's just one of those things. You like, I'm like thinking, shouldn't Iwata have been like, maybe this isn't necessarily the
Yeah.
path we should go forward on this. Like, like not even the name, like just just like, I mean, the name is one thing, but like just the gimmick itself.
Yeah. And it's like they wanted to capitalize on the popularity of tablets, but like it's a resistive touch tablet that like you can't like they said they might experiment with like letting you connect two tablets to the Wii U, but they never did that at all. So,
Right, because it didn't sell very well out of the gate.
yeah.
And what can you expect when Reggie is up there all being like, it's a great fit for us, but could it just be a fit for you? You know,
We would like to pray with you. I'm surprised they never like made any like commercials specifically to like deal with the fact that casuals didn't know what the Wii U was like. Because like in like 2015, I still like talked to people who thought it was just a tablet accessory for the Wii.
like even my brother who like was, I mean, he wasn't married back then. He was still like, you know,
Yeah,
he wasn't that like into it. Like even he knew
yeah,
it was like the new system. I
yeah,
remember he was the first one who told me about them making a new system that wasn't like the 3DS. Um, and it's funny. I can remember like people talk like the Nintendo Wii was supposed to be the revolution. I
yeah,
think I remember. I have a I just had like a core memory like at that the thought of that was like being like, hey, I remember my brother telling me like the revolution. I think he told me about like the controller, like how it's going to be a remote control.
yeah,
And I remember being like it's going to be a remote like a TV, and I'm like thinking I remember being like, that is stupid. This is like 11-year-old me
yeah.
or something. Like I was like, that is stupid. Um, I mean, obviously, I'm sure. I think now I'm a little bit more fine with it. It's just seeing like what I
I
think
never
something.
really had an issue with the Wii. I was even excited for it back then. Like I was a little iffy on the controller until they finally showed it in action. But
I think my thing is the fact that they like forced the controller like as being like the only way to play a lot of those games.
yeah,
I think it being if it was an option, I wouldn't have been so like off-putting, you know,
yeah,
because there's a lot of games I like thinking I know you could probably play them a lot better with the with like a mouse and keyboard, but if I just want to sit down and relax and play a game, or if I'm just playing a single player game, you know, I might
yeah,
just play it on a controller,
yeah.
for the first time in a long time. Voice has grown louder, and the wall has become fixture. Voice no longer frets. Tries to persuade me, and now threatens me. The words it speaks are frightening. I'm scared. It threatens to kill everything I hold dear, and laughs. It's terrifying. Sounds like some pretty messed up voices in her head.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming that's supposed to be like her memories or something, right?
That's like when she gets corrupted. She's like trapped in this mirror world, and it's like the corruption telling her to like do bad stuff.
So basically, this Cinderella, she has like DID, dissociative identity disorder.
Somewhat, yeah. But in the main game, like corruption is something that the bad guys, those robots can do to like any Nikke, and
Okay,
basically just like possess them and bring them over to their side.
So it's really more like hacking and overriding
Yeah,
their firmware or something.
yeah,
Sounds like something from the game I've told you about.
yeah,
Like there's one particular side quest I have in mind that's kind of goes the way I have it my game set up is like it's structured in like chapters, I guess.
yeah,
Not like I have it set up in like this part's the intro, this part is like for this dungeon, this part is for second dungeon, so on. There's like a big point like in the middle half where depending on the decisions you made and like different like NPCs you saved that will affect like certain things like in the later half.
yeah,
Um, but it's all like all the side quests and their progress are all dependent on the chapters. Like, you can only go so far in chapter 1 or 2 or whatever, and then you once you get chapter 3, you get like to the second part of that side quest or the character. If there's anything there,
yeah,
you just like fall down a bottomless pit.
yeah. You just lose a
I thought
chunk of health when that
I
happens.
thought it was funny. Like you fall down a black void, and then she's like, it's like she like stubbed her toe or something.
Yeah,
Like fell back like this like a Castlevania character.
yeah. I mean, there's been a bunch of times where they hit me back into like the previous room, and that's pretty annoying.
Yeah, I was going back to my game. There's like a character that essentially he's hacked,
Yeah,
and then like once you like destroy this like hacker, it's a mixture of like you destroy the hacker and then you like put together these parts of his like that like a there's like certain like memory pieces. Is kind of how I have it in my mind right now,
yeah,
where um once you put them all together and like inject them with it, you'll like wake up and be like, what's going like I was like he's like literally called like a statue because he's like anytime anyone talks to him like they like he ignores them
yeah.
even though he doesn't look like a statue.
Okay,
It's kind of similar to a certain sub story that Majima has in Yakuza 0.
okay. Yeah, I still gotta play Zero.
It's so weird that they don't that Switch has the Switches are starting off with just the first one.
Yeah, I was like, I know like they probably couldn't handle the remaster 3 to 5, but at least port like the original PS3 versions or something.
Well, the thing is, the remasters. I mean, I don't think they're that. They're just ports of upscaled ports of PS3 games,
Yeah.
which Yakuza 0 and even Kiwami 1 are PS3. They do have PS3 versions.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, only in Japan, but
Yeah,
which is actually pretty crazy when you think about it because
yeah,
it's not so much in Kiwami 1, but in Yakuza 0, all the styles have their own themes that change. Like it's like you go from like brawler to like beast mode. Suddenly music changes, and I'm like thinking
okay.
this is actually. I'm like thinking, man, this is a lot. You got to remember, this is a PlayStation 3.
Yeah,
You know, and yet Yakuza. You play Yakuza 6, and it's like sometimes I'm like thinking, man, why couldn't they have just? Why couldn't they have just made the last one like the last one on their old engine, and then Yakuza 7 be the you know
yeah. Like the quote unquote final game isn't the time to experiment with a new engine.
well, it was also like the 10th anniversary of the series, so it's kind of like okay.
Yeah,
And I have a feeling it was just probably a lot of things just kind of converging together.
yeah,
And of course, you say it's the final entry, and I'm like, yeah, about that.
yeah,
Because I mean, there's I'll say that Yakuza 6 that if it was the end, I'm kind of split in a lot of ways, but I think it's generally I would veer on the side of it being generally a satisfying ending.
yeah,
Um, but when it comes to the gameplay and the final boss, I feel like they could have done a little bit more, especially for the final boss. Um,
yeah,
it would make more. You would know more if you ever get around to playing it. But
yeah.
so Feels like you're just, they should call this Nikke warp mode.
Yeah. I don't normally get lost this much in Metroid type games, but they're not really giving me a good idea what to do here.
Well, I feel like a lot of these rooms kind of look very similar to each other.
Yeah.
Like not all of them, but like there's a lot of them are like blue. Like I think about like Norfair and Super Metroid,
Yeah.
and yeah, you have like the lava areas, but then you get to the ones that look like the bubble like weird zones.
Yeah.
That you're like you can like scale the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's variety in even in the area. Like even Dread, like I'm not like has like different area like landmarks. Like I think of the Cataris, like
Yeah.
that one room that you go down and it goes into like Kraid's lair.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Like there's set pieces that that like distinguish areas from one another. And here it's like because you don't like have a wall jump or there's not like that many mechanics.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot that they can do to like really distinguish one area from another. And there's no like mini map I've seen that you can like toggle
that
on
would
and
be
have
helpful.
active.
I
Like I
have to
understand
go
some
to the
people
map
like
screen every time.
like I understand some people like complain about like interface bloat, but
Yeah.
personally I think the problem there is just letting
I
people
mean,
customize
if
it.
you play it on mobile, the interface is kind of bloated because you have all the buttons on screen for all the different
Well,
things you
that's
do.
just because that's what they have to do, right?
Yeah. Oh my
Like,
god.
I think I saw like
Oh my god. Damn it. I died.
I think I saw what happened.
I died.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's yeah. I guess I didn't see that.
Yeah, you'll see it in a second.
Oh, okay. Your shield went bad.
Yeah, and when my shield goes dead, I can't shoot either. So
Oh really?
yeah, I don't know why that is, but that's a mechanic, I guess.
That's kind of dumb.
Yeah, because my shooting was never on a meter or anything like that.
At least you didn't save recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they have to do the button thing because on mobile that's just I remember seeing like I think it was Fortnite or maybe Call of Duty Warzone mobile, and it's like saw the buttons. I'm like on the screen. I'm like that is so distracting.
Yeah. It's like, you got Call of Duty on mobile, but at what cost?
Was it worth the sacrifice?
Yeah.
And I feel like mobile. You could have controller like games that just be like, okay, look, you should probably use a controller for this. Kind of like Yakuza on the
Yeah.
computer. It's like
Are you
really
kidding? Oh
Yakuza.
my god. Wow.
Wait, what happened?
I killed him, but
I,
the last shot it got me.
yeah, I'm yeah. Anyone who's watching this and listening is like, if you're wondering why my reaction isn't the same as his, it's there's always some lag.
Yeah.
On the stream, on the actual video stream.
Oh,
So like that last.
I was just gonna say I briefly tried out the Steam recording on the Steam Deck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
On high quality. It for some reason it doesn't let you choose like where to record the videos to. So like I couldn't like I didn't know like where to look for it when I went into desktop mode. But
Was it like in videos or?
it's I didn't end up finding it, but you could watch it in handheld mode and on the media tab. But yeah, the quality it seemed like worse than just using OBS.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like if you want to make the one that's a feature people are going to use, you want to make it at least good enough to make it be worth it.
Yeah. And well, I tried it out on high quality. There's also ultra quality, but that's gonna like kill my disk space. So
yeah, you have the 256 one, right?
512.
Oh, okay, that's like the okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember if you got because I think the 250s. I think 256 is still on sale or still saleable.
Okay.
From the Steam store.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hoping you got it. Here's hoping you actually made it past them this time because
Yeah, I
while
did.
you're like off screening them. So is it
Yeah.
like the last shot like tracks or something or tracks you? It's like the first two are
It
kind of
looks
like
like it. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, I found lore, but that doesn't really help me.
Let's achieve victory together. Let's make Nikke great again.
Yeah.
Raptors will no longer be the scourge of humanity. Yeah.
Alright, so I still have no idea where to go then.
And there's no Atom or mission control to give you like a hint.
Nope. I mean, I have the markers on the map, but, well, you saw me try to get to them. I couldn't, because I would need
I guess
a triple
I
jump or something.
every time I look at the map, I'm like thinking, wait, what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, it just looks like one big area, which, why is my shot not working? Oh my god.
Okay,
That's
so
always nice.
yeah, it does look those do look pretty high.
Alright, where else have I not tried yet?
Hey, oh,
Okay, I guess I could try. Oh yeah, there's one spot I haven't tried yet.
I'm gonna get back. I
Yeah,
gotta go use the restroom real quick.
yep.
Ugh. Yeah.
Oh my god. Ah, crap.
Oh wow, you're just wailing on that guy,
Yeah.
and now he's awake.
Yeah, it didn't look like he was actually taking damage until I got a little bit closer. Well, I found
Excuse me.
more lore. That doesn't help me though.
Nice if it was like Resident Evil, it'd be like, okay, you're actually supposed to jump this, or I think you're supposed to jump here, and like dash here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I found another spot I didn't check.
That's what all the files of Resident Evil are like, but still.
Oh,
I recently played through the played through played Resident Evil 2, the Source Next version,
yeah.
the same way that everyone else does, because we didn't exist in the year 2004 to anyways. Um, and there's like a HD graphics pack, and it's kind of it's kind of interesting when you think about it. The graphics, like how like Chat GPT and like AI image creation and all that, it's like
Yeah.
big hot thing ever since like 2020 free or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, well, you think about that, and like you have all these 4K like image upscale, like they're cleaning up pre-rendered games like Final Fantasy 7 and 9 and stuff. That all was like before Chat GPT, you know. And to me, it's like, am I thinking, is there like, is this just like what Nvidia's like betting it all on, like
Yeah.
AI and because they're using, they're having like Bitcoin do all these crazy calculations, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of interesting to see like, be like, oh yeah, this led to this and this,
Yeah.
Fortunately for Resident Evil 3, the upscaling they did looks a little. It doesn't look as good as the one for
Uh,
RE2. Like you ever like to take like one of those like moving filters in like an emulator, like
yeah.
Super Ego or X
Yeah.
2XI, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that, or some of it is like, I mean, some of it looks fine, but a lot of it looks kind of smeary. And I mean, I get you can only do so much with like old, graphics and stuff, but still.
Yeah. All right. I'm feeling pretty
Yeah.
done with this
And
game right now.
oh,
I,
you're getting like a. Oh, you didn't. You just.
yeah.
Oh man,
Got sniped.
one frame too late.
Yeah.
I like how it's like you shatter.
Yeah. It's better than seeing game over or you died for the millionth time, I guess.
It could be something like you're a lose.
You are a lose.
I was referencing AVGN's Big Rig review.
Oh, I probably watched it, but I don't remember.
Oh, that's what he said. Like if he's like, just like at the last update, he's like, I hope it says you're a lose or something like that. And then it said he still won. It's like what happened? How did I win?
Yeah.
I like how I'm still hearing myself in the stream.
Oh, you have the volume up on it.
Not I don't have it up too much, but
Yeah.
going through the hub world here.
Yeah. I have a. You can grind after you beat certain levels. You could grind it for some stuff. So I'm just gonna. You can auto grind it too. So I'm just gonna do that real quick.
Okay. He certainly knows where to let the skin show. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Free Red.
Yeah.
Is it Free Red or is it Free Red?
I think it's Freerin or Furin or something like that.
The thing about any of these new anime come out, it's like, okay, tell me when it's all done.
Yeah. Tell me, tell me when the Blu-ray rip with proper fan subs is out, so I'm not like being lied to about what they're saying.
Or you could do what I'm doing, which well,
Yeah.
a little extreme, but it's what happens when you get bored, and you also happen
If I
to
had the time, I would, but yeah.
and you also happen to, without saying too much, let's just say, have access to a source of learning Japanese in person. that's all I'll say about that. Since we're live,
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much because I know you. So I know you kind of have a few ideas about some things, But I will say that I know that what I'm doing, they do offer like doing it on online, like doing it through like
Oh,
Zoom or
okay.
something.
Yeah.
Um, but it's like okay, you'd have to say, oh, my friend on Discord referred me.
Yeah.
The thing is, it does require you to use like the tutor does teach out of a book,
Oh, a textbook.
out of some book. Yeah, yeah, they're not like terribly expensive from what I remember.
Okay.
Um, but there's like a lot of other things she recommends you do, like reading manga in Japanese, which I'm kind of started doing, but been too busy with like other stuff to like stay focused on it.
Yeah.
I'm also at a stage where she recommends I start learning kanji, and there's this one video by this one lady. Um, is like if I had to learn Japanese, if I started learning Japanese, what would I do? And she recommended this one app that I tried out, and I'm like kind of liking.
Yeah.
I actually just bought they actually had like a really nice promotional deal for it. It's called Mochi Kanji,
Okay.
like a Black Friday deal.
Yeah.
Um, and the most expensive one basically it gets you like have access to like the whole app for like 5 years.
Oh, wow.
You know,
Yeah.
it's it's in the lower
Oh,
triple
okay.
digits, but I'm like thinking, well, I already started on this, may as well go all in. Just why not?
Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Um, yeah, I'll probably, I don't know if I'll do another stream of this little Metroid minigame, but I'll probably finish it on the phone in my own time or something. But yeah, if for anyone who tuned in, thanks for tuning in. I hope that wasn't too bad to watch, and hope I'll catch you next time.
We warp into somewhere else.
Yeah.
See you somewhere else in the warp hyperspace.
All right. Stream over.
Dream over.
Okay.